Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another Premier League watch along. Obviously, Friday night, something different in the sense of usually the Saturday games, and then obviously Sunday with Arsenal. But I thought, you know what, this is looks to be a decent game. Could be an absolute cracker, could be an absolute ball draw. But you know what, I'm willing to take the risk. As you can tell by the title, we are doing the Leeds United versus West Ham live from Elland Road. Two teams, one's sort of hitting, well, Leeds are going to be promoted sort of hit and miss, but in the sense of result wise, but they're still doing well this season considering. And then you've got West Ham at the moment, from where we looked at before the season has started, are, with all due respect, overachieving. And I believe they are fifth in the top 5 or 6 in the European spots, basically. Just before we get the game kicked off and get the team lineups onto the screen, let's start with the home team. Here we go. Leeds United are obviously sticking pretty much with the baby face of the Premier League, Mirza in goal. Alioski, Luke Ayling, Cooper, Dallas, Kelvin Phillips, Glitch, how you pronounce it, Rafinha, Rodrigo's actually starting alongside Bamford and Harrison, Jack Harrison in midfield. And then we're going to quickly get the West Ham lineups up as well. There's been a pain in the arse today. And here we go. Let's click this, enlarge this one up for everyone. Here we go. We've got Fabianski in goal, Kafal, Wiener, Ogbonna, Creswell. Then Declan Rice with the armband, Soychek, Fornals, Benavama making a start in the forward line alongside Bowen and Haller. I'm surprised Haller's still actually. To be honest, I'm surprised Haller's starting because, again, he ain't doing what he needs. He ain't scoring the goals. He's wasting chances after chance. To be honest, on the bench we've got Randolph, Vedricks, Johnson, Dawson, Noble, Snodgrass, and Lanzini. Come back over to you guys. Well, as I say, I think it could be a close game either way, but potentially it could be either Bernard's going to be a dead rubber like 0-0, something stupid like that, a dulled game, or we could have an absolute battle of a game. I think we will, and I think it's going to be 3-2 to West Ham. I think they'll just have enough to get over the line, if I'm going to be honest. Also, guys, in the chat, anyone who's watching, do share the stream around, do smash that like button, but also in the comments, do put your score predictions into the game. If any questions or anything you want to talk about, not just about this game, but European football or Premier League football in general, put the questions in there. I'll give them the best answer, but just don't do what somebody did last week and ask my opinion on Real Madrid. And ask my honest opinion on Real Madrid situation, and then when I give it, dislike it, because that's sort of what would want me to lie then, basically. Oh dear. Tomorrow, in terms of other content this weekend, and tomorrow I've got double watch-alongs back to back. We're going to start with the Manchester Derby, Manchester City versus Manchester United, and then straight after that we're going to do another stream for Everton versus Chelsea, or whatever way around it is. Two huge games this weekend, all happening tomorrow. And then Sunday could be. This is the thing. As I said last night, if I'm available and I'm not busy, I'll be doing two Arsenal watch-alongs, because it turns out the Arsenal women's team are away to Manchester City early on in the afternoon, about 2 p.m. kickoff. So if I'm not busy, I'll be doing a watch-along for that. I'll definitely be doing a watch-along for the Arsenal versus Burnley match. That's the last game of Sunday. I'm actually going to look at Sunday's fixtures. Bear with me a second. If there's any other fixtures I can sort of throw in, just to sort of get everyone up in where get us going. We didn't get words out today. Woohoo! Not really. Being honest, well, there's 2 games at 7:15. Yeah, not really game-wise. It's not really that usual Super Sunday. Oh, I got to pick. I'll go to that game. So literally, it could be 2 Arsenal watch-alongs. Hopefully, get a double bubble wins. But yeah, actually, do bear with me. I just shared a Periscope stream around with everyone as well on Twitter. Tweet. Periscope. There we go. Let's talk about Mark Noble on the Sky. So, does look like to be his last season though at West Ham. He might retire in the season because he's gone from being a starter to being a space. Let's share that. Cool. And then we go over to YouTube. Oh dear. It actually lets me work. Oh, it's now twitching. Yay. Well, 5 likes already. Fucking hell. That's cool. I'm loving that. Let's keep that going, guys. Share link. Actually, do a post as well saying we're live. If anyone hasn't got a notification. Teams on their way out West Ham in the all black away kit with a gold, obviously the gold like writing along it. Actually, that's not a bad away kit. Actually, that's not like a normal West Ham kit you'd associate with West Ham. It's plain, it's simple. It does work. The colouring wise, because usually get these like these third kits and away kits that don't look at all appealing in which way. These are now coming out in their little tracksuits. Right, so the quarterback. Okay. Alioski at a fullback tonight. Okay. 4-1-4. Well, by the looks of it. Yeah. Okay. Different from Leeds. Give them that. Just bear with me a sec. I've got to bloody go back and forth with everything. Just share that in the old stream. In the group chat over on Instagram. Big up us. Big up Brownie. You've just joined us in the chat. How you doing? Oh, dogs are going off. That's next door. Coming back from work or whatever. Yep. Oh dear. Even the West Ham's formations looked a bit weird actually. Just seeing it corner of my eye there. Fucking, how is Haller a fucking player still, let alone started for West Ham? 4-4-1-1 with Benrahma in behind Haller. Just isn't working, right? Why is he suddenly persisting with him? Big up, Steve. Hope you're keeping well. Getting ready for the big one on Sunday, or big two, potentially, because obviously, as I said, if I'm not busy, I'll be doing two Arsenal watch-alongs on Sunday. Man City women versus Arsenal women at 2 p.m. And then a few hours later, the biggie, Arsenal at home to Burnley. The big 6-pointer. Fucking hell. Oh, I never thought I'd say that about my club. sort of Antonio, even if Antonio isn't fit, surely there's got to be players in the academy that do better than fucking Haller. He doesn't. The thing is, Haller doesn't contribute anything. That's what I'm saying. There's got to be better players available in that position, even at the academy level, that could do a better job. We are underway actually. Just get the old banner up for not score prediction, the actual scoreline. Guys, what are your score predictions actually for this? Potentially, that is actually potentially could be true actually. If we don't win, well, more so if we lose. Our fourth home game in a row, fifth game in a row in general in the league. You never know. Strange things have happened. Really? What? Okay, because obviously the lockdown and things like that since the last nine or so months, I've been watching West Ham. As I said, got a West Ham family and all that. He hasn't really improved that much. He's a striker that costs £40 million, comes with a big reputation from I think it's Germany, for scoring goals and all that. And he hasn't done it yet. So in that sense, he hasn't improved even now, in my opinion. He's a link that plays, it's like still all over the place. But for me, it's just my opinion. Obviously, West Ham fans that see him properly week in week out from the second he's arrived. Obviously, say differently because as I said, they would have seen him the entire time. I've really watched a lot of West Ham since the summer, basically, like week in week out in the sense of live and all that. Because obviously, highlights are you don't see everything in the highlights, not match of days and things like that. And for Leeds already, bloody hell. You have just seen, Fabianski, what you doing? Fabianski's lucky there, booking, but it's still. The reason I say he got lucky because that could have been straight red. Big up Mark as well. Big up everyone in the chat. Thanks, keep coming along. And I know it's not an Arsenal watch long and I think, but keeps me. The fact you guys are coming along keeps me entertained. So yeah, I saw. Yeah, I did see. That's what I'm saying. Fabianski's a very lucky man. Because he comes out, doesn't get because the ball's because both reads it goes like that and goes. Doo. That could have been straight easily, even though it's a couple of minutes. That could have easily been a straight red for Lucas. Again, he's an experienced goalkeeper, so he shouldn't be doing that. So he could potentially have a first goal. Here we go, Bamford. Well, not Bamford. Was Bamford taking it? Was Glitch taking it? Okay. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, yeah, that was soft. That was awful. That was so tame. Glitch. Anyone, people not watching it, basically he's gone for his left-hand side, the keeper's right. And it's literally just he tried placing it, but he tried placing it in like on that right-hand side, the keeper's right side, and he's got no power. He just sort of pass it. It's like passing it. As I said, trying to place it, but with no power. Just like, phew. Oh, the VAR. Oh, could be taken. Let's have a look. That possible goalkeeper moving off the line. Let's have a look. The retake, bloody another bite. To be honest, I'm doing that. I'll be honest, looking at that replay, once I have a look, he hits the ball. That's harsh. I'm sorry. He's not come flying off the line completely when the ball was hit. He's one of his last foot was literally on the old in line of the penalty line, the goal line. Sorry, technically, but Oh dear, that's a bit. Yeah. Even though it's come up on the screen and they keep Bukas about Declan Rice and Fabianski are kicking off. So Glitch has got another bite of the cherry here. Yeah, it's come up on the screen. I understand why he's sort of contemplating, like complaining to the ref. Like, I can understand in that sense because he's not like he flew off the line like what was it? Johnston did the other week for West Brom. I'll say Glitch will go the same side and Fabianski will go the opposite again this time. So Glitch was a pass it in this time with ease. All right. Glitch went the other side this time. Fabianski guessed right, but this time it actually had some power in the shot. So Fabianski didn't have any chance of getting down to it. 1-0 Leeds. Second bite of the cherry though. Took them better pen, I'll be honest, but at the same time, well, yeah. Let's get the scoreboard update for you guys watching. There we go. Well, eventually, for 6 minutes in, it was given cut what 3 minutes ago. As I said, the first penalty that you guys might disagree with. It was soft in the pen itself in the sense of Glick, or I haven't pronounced his name, how he took it. It was very. He tried, as I said, he tried to place it with no power, thinking it was just the goalkeeper got the wrong way anyway. That backfired, but he only got obviously the opportunity to retake. And this time, even though he went to place it again, he put power in it this time. And made it harder for the goalkeeper to get down and save it, basically. But again, it's Fabianski, his own fault. He shouldn't have come out doing what he'd done. But yeah, in terms of Browning, what he said about the Cardiff Swansea Derby thing, I'm still in two minds. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. It depends on how I'm feeling after the gym in the morning, after my spin class and all that. Got to start losing this weight for fuck's sake. So I'll decide in the morning on that one. If I've got nothing planned, like nothing's in the way, anything, and I'm not shattered. For my not just obviously doing spin, but other bits in the gym as well. As long as I've got time, obviously time to get back, set up, and freshen up, and this, that, and the other, then yeah, I possibly will do. If you're around, you're more than welcome to come on, obviously, for that. But I'm definitely doing the 2 watch-alongs Premier League-wise in the evening, back to back. Because I've got to set them up later on this evening before getting to the kit. Oh dear. It's going to take that down like that. That's cool. At least Mark agrees with me in the chat about the initial taking of the penalty. Not the retake, the first one. Oh, Bowen, go on, Bowen. Go on. Why do you not pass? Do you try to pass that or do you go for the shot? Let me see the replay of that. Surely you try to kick that to Haller or something like that, because otherwise it makes no sense why you'd go for goal from that angle. There's like 3 players in front of him plus a goalkeeper. Does well there. He comes. Oh yeah, he does. He does actually go to pass it to Fornals. That keeper gets back and times it well to block it for a corner. That was a poor corner, actually, to be honest. Another corner though, West Ham, more defended from Alioski. But that was poor. Wasn't going to beat the first man. It still was to be cleared by a league player. Second bite of the church of corner West Ham. Bowen. No one's there. Go. Creswell to cross back in, over hits it. Of course, he bloody does. Fornells. Draw the foul. Try to at least. Another corner. No. Oh. Ball sort of came to Halle. He's headed it. Instead of heading it just normal, heading the ball normally, he headed it into the ground, and then I don't know if it took a nick off the defender's arm or something, because he initially went to claim for something. But continued. West Ham Bowen again. Oh my god. West Ham playing some good football actually at the moment. Yeah, exactly. You notice it's all coming from Bowen as well. Oh, let's have a look. He just headed it into the ground, and literally, Kelvin Phillips. He went to appeal, but he's realised what after it's Calvin Phillips studs, it bounces back up. It looks like it's going to hit him on the arm, but somehow it didn't. Otherwise, that'd been a pen West Ham, surely. Big up to Abe as well. Hope you're keeping well. Oh dear. Again, I kept saying for the last few weeks how back in January no one else bigger club wise of due respect to West Ham, like a Chelsea, us, that lot down the road, or someone of our ilk, even Everton didn't go in for Bowen because he's come from Hull. And he took the Premier League literally like a duck to water, and actually consistently putting in some really good performances in. Some to be honest, especially the position he plays for West Ham, some weak Arsenal could actually deal with. I don't care about the snobbery of Arsenal fans. It would be so good. Oh, here we go, Halle. Oh man, you see what I mean? Bowen did all the work there, got it to Halle, took the touch, and then went one way, took it back to his and then goes for a shot in the head. Okay, took a nick off Ailing, but still, it's still going straight to the goalkeeper there. All he's do is put his laces through it, and aim it for the other side of the goal, and it's literally 1-1 because the goalkeeper's position is out so far all over the place. It's unreal. Fornells to Benrahma on the left-hand side now. Taking on Calvin Phillips, crosses the ball in. Oh, good idea, don't be wrong, but yeah. That's where you need it. That sort of cross is where you need a sort of a Giroud type player just there, just making that run to test that, not just stretch the defence, but test that goalkeeper and see how brave he really is coming out for them sort of crosses. Brown is saying the opening leads up too easily. Yeah, to be honest, they are getting through Leeds quite easily. Like you say, as soon as they get the ball, it's literally like boom, within 2 seconds they're in the other end of the pitch on the attack. I think what's the name? Bielsa, hopefully, in one sense, from a Leeds perspective, they're hoping he'll notice that and sort of fix that, because otherwise West Ham will score tonight. And as I said, my prediction will come true. It'll be literally West Ham winning it by scoring 3 goals at least. So saying, how annoying is it when you miss a word in a sentence? We've all been there. Brownie, you do. Because I said obviously if I do a watch song for the Cardiff Swansea match, you're welcome to come on. But are you doing a watch song on your channel instead, or on someone else's channel? Leeds are getting lucky here. And some of these last-ditch tackles they're making. Late September. Anyway, back in the chat, Steve saying, nice to see some attacking football from 2 Premier League clubs. Exactly. Hopefully our fortunes change this Sunday. Otherwise, it's going to be a long month on this channel with Watchalongs. Now the Europa League's gone till February. By the way, guys, actually, I will have decided I will be doing a sort of not Watchalong, but a live stream. So as the draw's happening for that Europa League at midday, I'll be not just giving my reaction to obviously our draw, but the draw in general. I'm hoping to get that reach out to James Rowe, friend of the channel and all that, and if he's available, because obviously even though it's like the lunchtime draw, I'm not sure if he's working or not, but if he's not working, hopefully he'll be able to come on for that and give sort of his opinion on, obviously, it's not just again who we are getting, but the competition in general with the teams left. Ryan, do you think there'll be a lot of January activities in the window? What, in just for Arsenal or in general for everyone? I think for Arsenal, there has to be a lot because of how things have started for us in the league, and if things don't get any better, either way, there has to be some, not just 1 or 2 signings that we take all season to, not all season, all January to sort of get over the line and do it in the last second, basically our second.com transfers in the end. It has to be transfers we get done from the first couple of days of the window and add to it and add the odd couple here and there throughout the actual month. We know how far away we are player wise and for where we need to be. And because of how bad we've started league-wise, if the club has any ambition of fucking getting as high up as possible in the league coming into the season, they need to actually act in the winter, in January. Sorry. And again, like I said, don't do this. What we do in previous years. Literally target someone and then take the entire fucking window niggling over the smallest little thing to get it over the line at the last minute. Because it doesn't look good. It really doesn't. In general, I think generally in Premier League and Premier League more so than anything, because obviously that's what the league we sort of concentrate on. I think there will be a lot because again, not just the teams mid-table wise and downward, but mid-table and upwards as well, because of how tight things are in terms of the title race at the moment and European spots. Everyone's going to be looking to gain that sort of advantage over the next person. Especially the potential rivals and things like that. So yeah, I think honestly, it's going to be not just Arsenal perspective, from an Arsenal perspective, but in general for the Premier League wise. Rafinha on the attack. Oh, that's poor. Easy. In general wise, it's going to be a very hectic transfer window in Premier League wise, at least. With the European club doing a bit of business here and there between themselves, like we've seen today with Dominic making his, apparently going to Fabrizio, making his decision to join his Red Bull counterparts in Germany. Shock horror. You tell me, I'm sorry, you tell me there's nothing dodgy going on there. In the sense of, he's playing for Red Bull Salzburg and he's decided to join Red Bull Leipzig. Like, seriously. I mean, you guys have mentioned that in the chat about Dominic. Okay, no, I'm not pronouncing his surname for that. It does not even try. Not enough money in the world, put it that way. Again, I'm going to put this comment, before I go over all the other comments in the chat going upwards. This has come in from Taib saying, which teams are you backing to finish above Spurs this season, Ryan? Some have reckoned Spurs will win the title, they won't win the title. They just won. It's Spurs, for fuck's sake. No matter how much Mourinho does, the Spurs players will find a... Because they haven't got that mentality of knowing what it is to win a major trophy, this squad of players, at a club level, because obviously got these World Cup defence players maybe, but as a club teammates, they haven't got that experience of ever doing that. You know how much experience he has of winning league titles in Europe, in Premier League, and this, that, and the other, in the cups. It's only so much he can do to try and translate that to the players before obviously it doesn't work, because the players again haven't got that experience. Even the players have brought in back in January, fucking Bergwijn hasn't. He's only just starting out, and he hasn't got that experience of knowing what it means to win something. Not a major bit of silverware, not just the odd. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, as I said, it's Tottenham for fuck's sake. Come on, their best chance in recent history, when in colour television times, to win a league title was 2016. Not with us, don't get me wrong, but that in their recent history, as I said, during colour TV times, that was their best ever opportunity winning a league title, and they bottled it. I mean, they fucking again in a 2-horse race for the title, and they finished third behind us on the last day of the season because they got battered against a team that's just been relegated. 5-1 as well. 5. And they finished, obviously they finished because we won, because we beat Villa 4-0 that day, or if it was 4 or 5-0, we finished second. That's what I'm saying. Even then, well, of course, that's obviously put the gene in the early stages, but since then, they haven't really, in terms of league-wise, gone on to try and rectify that season and go one step further. And they've had the seasons. I think their first season at Wembley, when they're having White Hart Lane redeveloped or whatever. They had a good start. They had a really good start to the season, and again, like this season, in the top, like everyone's putting them in the name for the title race and things like that, and they just fell away. The pressure got to the players, and they fell away again. So they've been in this position before, and they've bottled it. So again, Tottenham will not. I'll repeat it. I'll keep repeating it till I'm blue in the face. Tottenham are not winning the league this season, and Tottenham fans, any of you guys in the chat that obviously, even if you ask if you want to, so if you want to do it now. Clip this up, like screen record this now, and save it until the end of the season. And if I'm wrong, put it on social media. Meme me for all you want, but I guarantee I won't be wrong because it's Tottenham. And also, there are fucking better teams in the league, i.e. Liverpool, that will win the league, that will finish above them. Chelsea will finish above them. City will finish above them. I know City had a bad start to the season, but they will always finish in the top 2, top 3. Zoychek, 1-0. Zoychek again. What? We were obviously just talking about it the other day in the quiz. For anyone was watching. West Ham have equalised. Hey. Been coming, deserved it though, to be fair. West Ham have deserved this equaliser, to be honest. It has been coming. Bernie's saying Mourinho won't allow them full way like previously. I'm not saying that they will win it, but they will be there or thereabouts. At the moment, they are obviously. There's no denying it. Even from an Arsenal fan's perspective, as much as it hurts to say it, they are at this moment in time, title race. But this month, the rest of this month, December and January, is going to be massive, and I think that's where they're going to go. Because obviously, where the games I keep saying about Arsenal games coming thick and fast, games it's going to be the same for them. In terms of league games coming literally every 2 to 3 days. Got the League Cup quarter final as well. We've got City there, we've got Stoke. Yeah, lucky them, eh? Hey, Kevin, can you get your son to pull one out the bag on that day, please? Oh dear, if you know, you know. But, I think we've got the tougher run of fixtures, but it's always around this time they sort of go. It's all about him. Can he about Mourinho as well, in the sense of where the games are coming thick and fast. It's picking the right squads on the match day and all that, and not overplaying players. I mean, he's dropped Dele Alli, hasn't he? When's the last time Dele actually played in the Premier League? Can't remember now. Like started in the Premier League, I actually can't remember. He's going to have to use him at some point if he doesn't sell him in January. There's so many contributing factors, but I think he's like, yeah. Also, there's that as well. That's Steve in the chat saying here he's not sure Tottenham have the squad depth to win the league because they've got these individual world class players in like Son. Kane sort of. I know he's added certain bits to his game, but his goal scoring game has suffered for it in the last couple of years as well. He's not scoring as regular as he used to a few years under when Poch first came in. But as I said, he has added other bits to his game. But even that's another thing as well, because now he's been highlighted on social media and things like in the league, and like he's been very much talked about. It comes in England as well in the media for his signature move, so to say. Oh, he's coming. Right. I'm going to pretend to jump and then not jump and then make him go on my back and break his neck nearly. Whilst he's nearly breaking his neck, I'm going to fall to the floor, making that I've been fouled and get the free kick. So even he's been highlighted. He's in highlight now from Leeds attack. Rodrigo, save from Fabianski. Big up Tavares Coffee, keeping him up for the late night streams. Bloody hell, yeah. But it's not actually. It's 8:30 here in the UK, but I did the odd late night stream as well. Yeah, fucking hell, I need it. Believe you me. Even Mark in the chat says they're going to play. They're going to have to play their reserves in the cup comp. Exactly. If they're serious about winning the league and forgetting anything else at the moment, because going for the league between now and Feb, obviously, while there's no European football. And also got to remember who depends on they get as well. That's going to be a huge contributing factor, especially in the sense of if they get a toughest draw, a decent opposition, not literally a running a mill team. Someone's going to give them a fucking fight bait to get over 2 legs. That end of January, early February period is going to be massive as well. If they avoid injury between now and then, because if they don't, they're fucked anyway. As I said about squad depth. But it's only again. It's going to be if he's avoiding injuries at that time frame. He's then got to again balance it out. Right, if he gets a tough team to go up against at the first knockout round, he's then got to be serious about winning a European Cup as well. Balance that out right between. He's going to decide what's more important in his own opinion. a league title or a European Cup. Himself, he'll put his. There's another. Mourinho will put his own selfish needs ahead of the club and the players and the fans. And sometimes it works. Don't get me wrong. It's worked in the past, but sometimes and there's other times it doesn't. But I think the main thing is that you mentioned in the chat, squad depth. I think there's better squads, there's better teams, clubs out there at the moment with bigger squad depth that will go the distance. If by some miracle Tottenham are still in the title race come the February when the European football comes back and all that, as in that round of 32 in the Europa League and the second knockout round, if they're still in the title race in that period, then obviously they've got a chance, but they still won't win it. But fair hats off to them. Going back into the chat. West Ham doing well today. Who would have thought that? Yeah, exactly. That was almost 2-1 there from Benrahma. As I said at the beginning of the stream, literally, and a few times this last couple of weeks, because at the start of the season, it was all kicking off at West Ham players with a revolt against the owners. There's at the minute, Moyes is going to be sacked at any moment, things like that. It was literally like all the signs were there that this is going to be a long, hard season for West Ham and their fans again. But you know what? Hats off to them. Hats off to David Moyes and the team for battling down, getting and actually playing not just good football, but being where they are in the league as well this early on. But hey, sometimes we get it wrong. We fans do get things wrong here. Sam in the chat just joined us saying, I took Moyes instead of Bowen as my transfer in the FPL today. For fuck's sake, still Moyes might come good. It might do if he starts. It's Manchester Derby as well. I think he should. His format he has been really good recently. Corner Leeds. Also left Bamford in, so better score that mark. He's got an assist because he obviously won the penalty. So technically, that don't know why, but yeah, they win the penalty. If anyone wins the penalty, they automatically get an assist if the goal scored. You know, it took two penalties to score it, but still. So you've got a few points there, Sam, from Bamford. Who's your captain actually? This week, I can't remember my team actually. Check. I know I've got Luke Ayling in my team, so that's not gone down well. Let's have a look. Oh, that's good. Didn't know he got the pen. Yeah, he won the pen. Fabianski just fucking flew out and did what Fabianski usually used to do, and just take their player out basically. Now the Oscar's been booked for what? Let's have a look. Oh, he took Bowen's ankle off. Jesus Christ. Going in behind it, just a crack on his fucking ankle. Jesus. Has Brentford had a shot on target yet? Actual shot? No. From being literally. Captain is Kane. I know it's sacrilegious. Oh dear. My captain's Marnie, I think. That was checking there. I was checking now. My captain was, or is, Marnie. And they're playing this weekend, actually? Can't remember now. Yeah, you got a point. Mm-hmm. Let's have a look at my team. Oh, yeah, for fuck's sake. Of course, it was 75% of chance of playing. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I've got McCarthy in goal. They're playing Sheffield United this weekend. Thiago Silva. Actually put Thiago Silva in this week. And took Tierney out because obviously he was just conceding and not getting anything. So there's no point having someone in my defence if they're not getting me any points or extra points, basically. So I put Thiago Silva in for this week. Walker Peters, Ben Chilwell. Obviously, Luke Ayling's playing at the moment. Midfield of Son, Mane, and Jota. Mane being my captain. And yeah, I did say Son. I took not last week, the week before. I took Aubameyang because Aubameyang was initially in my squad and my captain, but he weren't doing fuck all this season. So I just lost the plot and had enough and took him off. And the next person I could afford that and got more than X amount of players from that certain team was him. And he's literally the only one from that team, that club, is in my team. As I said, Jota, and then I've got a front three of Calvert-Lewin, Callum Wilson, and Jamie Vardy. And on the bench, I've got myself in goal, if you know, you know, Partey, Bernardo, and Barkley, because two of them are fucking injured, and I can't sub them and not sub them, transfer them because I'm literally having to transfer my first 11 because I need to get my first 11 sorted. Because it's like a month ago, it's been a month now since I've had a decent match FPL weekend. Oh, I've got it's next week, isn't it? Mm. But yeah, so I don't think I've got less as well because I did my triple captain. They've all played right in that weekend. I had Mane in my team, so I bought Aiden as captain. I got the triple captain him. He'd got fucking dropped, and he came on. He did score, but it was offside. Oh, we got fucking started off in the hands. Doing well. Spent the morning shoveling in the driveway. Got a bit of snow last night. Oh, these are. As Sam says, snow is nice at Christmas. We don't get snow. We haven't had snow in about 3 years now since we have. So that's an actual bit of snow here in the UK. That actually is certain, you know. Yeah, it's bloody. It hasn't been cold enough for the last 2 years. This will be the third year in a row. This will be the third year we haven't had any snow. And usually we get snow here in the UK in the spring, literally as it's about to go into spring, like March time. Don't worry, Sam. I better get miserable sometimes. I'm even worse. Come on, bloody hell! Oh, that's the thing. I could never do that. If I do any bets, like Arsenal, obviously that match day, there's an option. The option of having Arsenal on the bet or not. I just won't have if I'm not confident that they're going to get a win or the result I want, like a win or basically I always go for Arsenal. Basically, if I win a bet, if I'm not confident they'll do it, I just don't touch them. One thing I can never do is bet against my own team, no matter who we're playing. That's just me though. Yeah, how can you bet against your own team? You're winning the league. It's something like easy, like, in the rough times. I mean, maybe. Sandbar humbug. I don't mind a little bit, but at a time, but I hate it when it dumps. Yeah. But again, better than you get more than what we ever get. Trust me. Mission did in Scotland, obviously. Steve, at least you don't live in Norway. Luckily, we haven't had much in my area the last few years. You get up a bit in the. It's a Christmas scene already. Yeah, we just literally here in the UK get like thin rain. It's a couple of inches. That's it, or snow. Thought I'd have to off snow bit in case anyone takes any advantage of that. My comment there. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. So, update on certain things. 11 likes, cool. That's good. It's good. It's good. About, I'm trying to think, 39, so 6 minutes away plus a bit about a minute of injury time before half time. To be honest, West Ham do deserve to be winning this game. It's 1-1, but they deserve to be winning. We need to start to sort of get back into the game, sort of, but not doing nothing with it. West Ham still got foot in the attack. I'll be also in terms of the Arsenal game this week. I'm gonna be honest. I am it's saying something. I am dreading it. It's Sunday games, late kickoff as well, at home, and with a decent home form. I'm not in the league itself. And I'm playing fucking Brennan. I'm not confident, for fuck's sake. I'm actually concerned we could get turned over again. Hey, Bamford's first shot on target. There you go. The thing is, the only reason I'm not confident either, even though we won yesterday 4-2, and that's again the Europa League, a different team to take the play. Seem the youngsters and reserves seem more hungry to prove a point and don't get the ball, but they're still trying to prove a point, basically. I just don't have faith in our team making the right squad again. But, tonight said Benjamin will be in the 11 on Sunday. Sorry, Benjamin, Xhaka, Willian, fit players. Like, seriously. When there's been players this week alone that literally have put performances in last night that deserve, in them positions I've mentioned, that won't get a chance on Sunday for whatever reason. Well, they will, or El will, but you have to play alongside Xhaka. Dear. Guess I'm a bit shaky there. Oh dear. Let's have a look. They hit his mid-drift. Doesn't hit his... Oh. They're going to VAR check that. VAR bastards, they might check that. I think it's accidental, but you know what VAR is like. If they look into that, I don't know if they are or not. Don't think so. That doesn't look like it. Good. Would have been harsh, don't get me wrong. Again, like I said, VAR, you never fucking know. Especially in Premier League anyway. Big up Gary in the chat as well, to see him in the chat. Because has just been stamped on by Rafinha and refs allowed it to go on. Oh dear. That's it. Fucking buzzing. Yeah. Steve saying you're not the only one dreading the game on Sunday. I actually caught myself hoping we lose just to try and force a change, whether it get a new manager or different game plan and players. I think, like Russ said in the chat earlier, a couple of guys said throughout the week as well. Pardon me. If we do lose on Sunday, not only would it be our fourth home game in a row that we'd have lost in the league, but our fifth overall. 5 games on the bounce defeat-wise. And the ambition is meant to be getting back into the Champions League via the league and all that. Not a good look. That might actually force their hand. Even though I think we have a game at midweek against Southampton, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think that's at home as well. I think. It might force their hand. And we could come when we play Southampton in midweek next week. Have Per Mertesacker and whatever coaching staff he has, or get things in as an interim sort of thing. If we were to lose on Sunday, because like I said, they will start panicking, the board and the owner, in the sense of the sort of money we're throwing at this situation. They actually are putting their money in the pocket in that sense. I know there's other things the owners have to do for us to be successful long term, and this, that, and the other. Do more than just we'll buy the player here, this, that, and the other. They've got to do a lot more than that, obviously. And they're going to see it like that and they'll be like, well, hang on. You wanted these players, we've backed you and gone and got them. And look, we're nowhere near where we want to be. We want to be back in the Champions League at the top table. We want to be want to be competing. And we're not. We're fucking in a relegation scrap time. We've lost 5 games in a row now. No, enough's enough. We have to act now, or there could be another long fucking season again where we finish mid-table again. If Xhaka starts with Bellerin on Sunday, I'm going to be close to causing in my surroundings on my days. It will prove yet again that Arteta just hasn't got. I think it's not all got a clue. It's just setting has his favourites, doesn't he? It's more that he has his favourites. A bit like Wenger. The thing is, he played under Wenger. He saw the errors that Wenger was making in the sense of having these favourites, playing them when they were out of form, etc. And the criticism we got for that. And he's repeating them and saying things. And when he's saying things when we're losing, saying, "Oh, the second half we did this, that, and the other," like, well, fucking course we're fucking losing. Of course we're going to have most of the ball because the opposition's allowing us to, no matter who the opposition's allowing us to have the ball, because they know at some point they can counter us and fucking kill the game. Or they just allow us to fucking have the ball because we don't do fuck all with it. So that things like that when he says like that, especially after no matter who we're playing, but especially after a derby as well. It's just like it's very concerning. I think it's more so it's not about having a clue. It's more having a bottle to make them big decisions when it comes down to it and players are out of form. When there's better players playing on a Thursday night, putting better performances in and getting dropped for no reason. I mean, what's the guy to what? I mean, I don't know what else to say on that. It's just like. I think Sam also says about Balogun in the next comment as well. One sec. Ryan, what did you think of Balogun yesterday? I was surprised by how strong he looked, and he looks like he can hold up the ball and run in behind. I would love to see him be given a Premier League game. Exactly. That's the thing. I've been thinking about it since obviously last night because we've been, he's played 40 minutes of football this season. But from what we've seen him in the 40 minutes, if anything, in popular opinion by some, but he gives more to Arsenal's gameplay in the attacking sense than what Eddie's doing at the moment, or Lacazette, or Aubameyang. And we're quivering over what? To get him signed up to a fucking contract, new deal? We want him so much, we won't give him. This is what fucking pisses me off as well, frustrates me with Arsenal. To make this claim, we want him to, in this case, Balogun to sign on and stay with the club so much. You're not giving him the one thing he wants guaranteed for him to say, yeah, okay, I'll stay. And that's game time. Give him game time. Give him the belief that you believe in him, and he'll stay. And as I said, unpopular opinion or not, don't know what you guys think. Guys, I think in the chat, he gives us a lot more than what Eddie's doing at the moment. And Eddie's obviously a bit more experienced in the sense of he played for Arsenal a bit longer. Been in and around the squad for a couple of years now. But Balogun's given us a lot more. As you said, his hold-up play, his upper body strength, his link-up, everything's way ahead of where Eddie is. And Balogun's only just coming to sort of train with the first team in the last how many months now? Like when we trained for the first team. Like he was obviously in the youth setup last season. He wasn't really training with us with our first team. It's only since obviously last season ended and basically like from August onwards where he's been sort of integrated into the first team training wise. He's given us so. And I keep saying it. There's so much more to his game that would benefit us. And again, I'm gonna be. I know for a fact at 6:15 Sunday evening, I'm gonna be fucking livid because, as you said, Xhaka is going to be starting. Bellingham is going to be starting. El Nene will be starting alongside Xhaka. I've got no problem with El Nene, but I'm saying you're one of the two at the moment. I'd rather have El Nene. And then Plants of Balogun and Smith Rowe, two of our best players last night. One of them, I say, I wouldn't be surprised if both were left out. At least one of them's got to be on the bench and one starting, in my opinion, if not both. But he won't do that because he's shown too much faith in these players that are not in form just because of their big names, so to speak, apparently. But they're not performing. It just does my head in. He's doing everything Wenger did in the last I'm trying to think now. Not even a few years, the last 10 years of his Arsenal, he was doing it on a consistent basis, playing players that weren't even in form, dropped and things like that. I'd even go so far as saying not play Xhaka. I wouldn't play Xhaka. He's going to play. He's going to start. But I personally would have Ainsley and Elneny in the midfield as that pairing. If he does this 4-2-3-1 thing like he's been doing recently, or whatever you want to fucking call it, basically. But the midfield pairing, I'd have him and Ainsley and Elneny as a duo in front of our defence. But hey, what do I know? But the thing is, I'm not getting my hopes up. Even though I'm saying it, I'm not getting my hopes up of seeing it on Sunday. As I said, I'm 6:15. I'm going to be absolutely livid and possibly come on half hour before everyone else comes and joins me, just to fucking vent out and be like, "What the fuck?" Da, 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 da. It could be a last stream on Sunday, put it that way. Going back into the chat. Mark Green saying Neno, Cedric, Gabriel, Holding, Tierney, Uneni, Ainsley, Emma Smith Rowe in front of them two, Saka, Balogun, and Nelson. Why not? I think we'd get a bet again with that team. That 11 there, we'd probably more likely get more chance of getting the result with that team than with the more experienced team. He's always technically on the line, so that's soft. Pardon me. All right. Like I said last night, put it back in the comment again tonight. If Balogun scored a hat trick, I still wouldn't pick him for a league game. Exactly. And it's another comment from us who's just come in as well. We might as well have sold Ainsley for 20 million and someone pushed for our. Exactly. Because that was literally on all but done. That and Holding, they were all but done. Holding going out on loan, obviously, and Ainsley going to Wolves for 20-25 mil, whatever it was. And again, both at the last minute, Arteta changes his mind and wants to keep him. But especially with Ainsley, he isn't showing, not just us, the fans, but the player himself, any reason to why he decided to change his mind. Because he's not starting him on that to the level he should be. Sam says, I think Nelson is injured. I like the team though. I think there are goals in that team. Yeah. Goal. As I said last night, it comes to Premier League, what are goals? And if you look at, we've scored more goals in the Europa League in 6 games in the Europa League. Don't care about the opposition, the calibre of the opposition. We've scored more goals in the Europa League than what we have in the league. And most of them goals will come from our reserves, so that's youth players. What does that tell? What does that tell us all? But as I said, it's like now Sam says, he hasn't got. It just seems that Arteta hasn't got the bottle, the bollocks, what you want to fucking put it, to drop the likes of Aubameyang, the Lacazettes, Willians, Xhakas, Hector Bellerin for whatever reason. Way you look at it, because they aren't performing. Let's be honest. Yeah, I did see that at the time, Brendan, as well. Professor joined us in the chat. I did see that. And I was actually surprised that VAR didn't look at it, because obviously with how pickety VAR and the ref in Premier League are, that's something they usually go and look at. They have done in this season itself. They've actually gone back and looked at them sort of things and given the pen and the booking, etc. So now all of a sudden, again, it comes down to referees and all that not having a clue what the rules are or being consistent in general. Class of heads, no blood, play him. How Louis Ray. He's inconsistent. Even that, going back to that situation, Louise, a few weeks ago against Wolves, that made no sense. Any other team in any other game, they take Louise off straight away. He's classed heads of Raul. He's down. They were both out of it at some point. Obviously, he's come around a lot quicker, obviously, because he's had a lesser injury to obviously Raul, but still had an injury, i.e., concussion. And in the rules, he should have come off. So why did Arteta? Why didn't his medical officer say no? He can't stay on. Did it? And again, even if Dave said, "Oh yeah, he can," why is the referees allowing that to happen? Seeing what's happened to Raul, in fact, he had to go straight to the hospital to have fucking surgery, a skull fracture. It's just ridiculous. Again, it's them decisions as well from the club, from Arteta and his staff as well. That concerns me. And let's not get it twisted. His backroom staff have experience of their individual areas, because they've had like Steve Van, for example, has experience of being an assistant coach under David Moyes at Everton, United, etc. Everyone that Arteta's brought in has experience of their field. Yet the behaviour from them all is like they're new boys to the block. They don't have a clue what they're doing. And don't get me wrong, obviously, in the old club at Arsenal, you've got Steve Round as an assistant coach. Not a good. It doesn't feel your confidence, put it that way. It's when he's getting up, he's pushed the ball into the forward of his hand. That's what I mean. That's what I was on about, Brendan. That's what I'm saying. I was surprised that the Premier League, the referees, whoever's running VAR tonight, didn't pull that back, because again, as we've seen this season, they have gone, things like that have happened, and they've gone back and looked at it straight away and given the pen, and the players have been booked or sent off, whatever. But again, it comes down to whoever's none of the referees are in charge of whoever runs VAR on an individual match isn't consistent with the next person or the person before. It's always inconsistent. But everyone has my opinions of that's the setup of VAR and the way it should be used, and how they should manufacture it, and look to the likes of the rugby union, rugby league, but more so because I watch rugby union. So how they've always from day one used video refereeing side of it. It's always consistent, and everyone sings off the same hymn sheet no matter what. There's none of this inconsistency or this drama These people living in America doing these podcasts at unreasonable hours, eh? I have no idea what you're on about it. What else in the chat? I was on about Gary's Arsenal fan circle. Oh, and Sam's going to be on there as well. Cool. That's what he's on about. Because he's going up. I didn't see it. Oh dear. Cheers, Sam. What happens if Xhaka and Willian Bellerin and that's the thing. Day up. Every single play, the 3 players you mentioned are going to play on Saturday. That's like on Sunday, and they're out of form. Let's be honest. They are out of form. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, Partey's not available. Yes, but we've got El Neni, who it does in that role that Xhaka's been playing, does a better fucking job. Actually, does what he's asked of. Xhaka doesn't have that football brain to do what he's asked of what is asked of him in that role. What Arteta wants. English refs will not be doing European matches until they've retrained. Yeah, we have discussed that again on this channel numerous times. The irony behind this statement, though, and what we've said before about referees and the standard, is basically apart from English refs, the only other country where the referees are of a professional level is Italy. Everywhere else in Europe isn't of a professional level in terms of the refereeing standards. Yet our referees are worse than other countries. Again, what does that tell you? But also, what does it tell you when the man running the whole of English refereeing side of things is the man famous actually, only known for one game where he blatantly allowed Man United and Ferguson's teams to kick players off the pitch, i.e. Man United v Arsenal 2004-05 season. Old Trafford allowed Ferdinand to literally take out Lundberg, not get the ball. It's a red card offence in any other game. No, play on. Continue. Neville brothers and every other player at Man United in that game tag teaming and taking out Jose Antonio Ayers, literally having every challenge he got flung up in the air. Not one player got booked. And that referee is only famous for that game because of what happened, the aftermath of everything that happened. The slating he took. And somehow he's gone on to retire as a ref and then take charge of the whole situation afterwards. And everyone wonders why the standard of refereeing has got worse under his reign, so to speak. It was bad. Don't get me wrong. Referees have never been fantastic in England, but they've never been this bad. You get the odd situation where you have the questionable situations in games here and there, once in a blue moon, but not to this level at every fucking game, every match day weekend. And the way they've sort of the whole point of bringing in VAR, the system itself, was to remove all the controversy and remove all the drama and help referees out. And then it's highlighted because it's another referee. It's a different referee for every fucking game. That makes no sense either. It should be literally every match day weekend. If they stick to this thing of it has to be a ref, a Premier League ref watching doing it all, which I think is wrong, by the way. Again, they should follow what the RFU do in rugby with how they implement their system. It's not just the RFU in England either. It's the world of the rugby officials. Sorry. We are back underway in the second half, by the way, about a minute and only 2 minutes into the second half. Oh, almost 2-1 Leeds. Bamford of a shot went wide. But if they were to continue this thing, it has to be a referee, man in the system and all that. Instead of fucking having it every game is a different person. Oh, you're refereeing this game. You're being charged of VAR for this game, but for the next one, it's someone else. And no, if you continue down this route of having it has to be a ref at the helm with VAR, then every match day weekend, one person gets put in charge of VAR for every game. Then if he's inconsistent and if things come up throughout all them games, similar situations, if all these games come up, like certain games come up, and he's inconsistent with his ruling and this, that, and the other, he can then be fucking held accountable from his point of view. And things like, as I said, they should be doing what they do in rugby, and literally just everyone that operates in rugby, it all comes from the top, basically in the rugby world. It's literally every league in rugby throughout the whole world, literally sings off the same hymn sheet in terms of the video refs, all the rules, everything. There's none of this bollocks. These inconsistencies, this drama, this bollocks. Everyone's singing off the same hymn sheet. And the people that are in charge of the video refs watching over aren't actually referees. They're actually being people that have been trained from day one, from the second they've been obviously come in to be a video ref in that field, being trained on all the ins and outs, all the rules, all the possible red card offences or sin bin offences, things like that, or a try or no try if the ball's over like this, being knocked on in the process of it. He's lost control, he's gone around it, things like that, or he's been such as he's grounded it. It's his body out of play. Everything is literally done down to a T. And as I said, everyone sings off the same hymn sheet throughout the world. Hence why in World Cups you don't have all the fucking bollocks like doing football, especially in Premier League, where everyone's so inconsistent, and it's just like, for fuck's sake. I don't get why it's not. Oh, well, I do understand why it's not integrated into the football side of things, in the sense of, it's been more recent. Obviously, UEFA and FIFA brought this VAR system in to the football world. I get why they don't want to do it all as one, because they want the drama, they want the controversy, and as someone said in the chat, it's all rigged anyway. So what's the point? But oh dear. I swear VAR officials are doing their best to make the on-field official look like an idiot. So there's that as well. Brownie says ex-players should be pushed into going into refereeing after they finish their careers. Not so. I wouldn't say refereeing itself. I'd actually say if they've got any wanting to be involved in the whole VAR setup and all that, like they do something like I said about the rugby, what they do in rugby, but in this case of ex-players, if they're interested, just get them signed up. But again, it's got to be a unanimous thing, not just in our league, but in the whole footballing setup, coming from UEFA, FIFA, etc. That everyone does that. Then you don't have these inconsistencies, controversies. It actually may. I doubt I think you've got. You may obviously eradicate all this bollocks what it's saying at the moment, but at the same time, then because you then take again, it may not. It could backfire, because then these players that are doing that, they're put in charge of a certain game where they've got an allegiance to a certain club. There's going to be bullshit going off there as well, so you can't really win it. I mean, before they're meant to have this, obviously this every month after every match day weekend the following day, they're meant to have a review system going over everything in the league, all the controversial incidents over the weekend, and if anything pops up that hasn't been dealt with or has been but not good enough, they're meant to obviously overrule that referee. Obviously, read through the referee's report, and if they deem it fit and couldn't, they deem it of their own back, they can sort of overrule his decision anyway, and give a player a ban or this, that, and the other. Oh, almost 2-1 West Ham. Oh, Bowen again with the crossing, and then Halle takes the touch, goes to hit it, send it. Well, not even send it back. It's literally hit it to the keeper's right, but Luke Ayling knee gets in the way because he goes where he goes to hit it. Obviously, the goalkeeper's got no chance. Literally, because the goalkeeper's covering his near post pretty much, but left the whole other side of the goal open. So where he's hit, I can understand why he was hitting it in that direction. He had more chance to point it in the net, but Luke Ayling got in the way there. Corner, wet Bowen. Corner, had it. Another corner. Steve, in hockey in North America, every VAR call is made by a group in Toronto, or every game being played. On every game being played. I think that's what you meant. Ex-players and officials should be at least consultants to third-party VAR officials. But again, it's that thing. You've depending on these whatever players will come forward for that sort of scheme, you've then got to sort of get the balance right and have neutral. Every game, you'd have to have a neutral ex-player involved, because if you have an ex-player involved in any game, now have a history of playing for one of them clubs, they're gonna they will, no matter what you say, they will have a sort of bias towards that club, and they'll try and influence that obviously in that way as well. So Steve in the chat as well. Sorry, it's also saying doesn't do to get another chance under a new manager. That's the key thing there. Under manager is if it's a no Arteta situation, and I don't think so. If it's under I'll get there eventually. If it's under an experienced manager, then yeah, he'll get a season to prove himself, without doubt. But at the same time, it's all down to him. In the meantime, hopefully this loan to Berlin helps him grow up a bit. If he does come, and obviously does come back, and in the meantime, obviously Arteta was to be replaced. And as I said, if it comes, whoever comes in is of a bigger name and of a certain ilk of manager. Of course he'll get a chance. But the one thing he's going to have to prove to him is that he's actually grown up a bit and actually takes responsibility and doesn't do this. He stopped doing this. Well, look at me, I'm playing for Arsenal. Look at you playing for Brighton. I earn more than you, even though obviously I don't, because That's the one thing he's at this moment in time has to sort of stop. I don't mind having a player with that sort of a mindset of being a shithousery sort of player, but when part of your game is to try and insult the opposition by saying I earn more than you, look at me, that's not the right mentality to have. Full stop. That's concerning that at that young age you've got that mentality. Oh, I'm at Arsenal, or a big club, and you're literally saying, oh, look, because I'm here, obviously I earn more than you. Look at you, you peasant, basically. But as I said, hopefully this loan does sort of help him sort of grow up in that sense. Again, people have said, he's young, we're all young and we all we're all young and we all individually did obviously had our moments, but obviously you even then you take a step back and you sort of analyse and you sort of realise you have made a mistake, and at some point, but the fact that you didn't even because that happened back in the Brighton incident itself, and it's not just that incident as well. With Gundogan, there's other incidents off the pitch where he was raising concerns with Arteta. That's sort of the final straw, and the fact he wouldn't take responsibility, he thought he did nothing wrong, etc., etc. That sort of put the nail in the coffin under Arteta, if you will. If this man does anything, it needs to help him, as I said, grow up and sort of realise that the world doesn't evolve around him, and he does have that maturity level to his game. That's the thing, Brendan. As you said, he bragged about having more money than Mopay, but it actually turned out he didn't, and nowhere near. But his whole attitude afterwards, the next day having a meeting with Edu and Arteta, and after the meeting, he still literally believes he did nothing wrong. That concerns me. The fact that literally that was back in June, mid June. That's like our second game back, wasn't it? Second or third? I'm trying to think now. That was our second game back because obviously the Man City, the game in hand we had to play a few days prior. And he was at the club until literally the transfer deadline day, which was in September. And the entire time, not once did he go and say actually to Arteta already and say, you know, I've had a talk, I've had it with people that this with whoever, and I have realised I did make this mistake. I was in the wrong. I do apologise. It won't happen again. That's another reason. That's the reason why he's gone, because he's gone out on loan. And it's sort of like, whereas someone's got in for him, so there you go. And last day of the window, like there you go. And the way he's isolated out, and the fact his behaviour as well. And what did again? Another thing doesn't help him as well. And amongst all that as well, the team he currently plays at Arsenal, he played for at the time, because he's still part of Arsenal's club, Arsenal itself. But and obviously, we get to an FA Cup final and all that, and I know he's not even excluded from the squad and this, that, and the other, but he's got on the day of the final itself. He's putting out social media, like on his Instagram and Twitter and all that, of bragging about his basically I'm on holiday, basically fuck the team. No messages of support, good luck to the players when they got the team and all that for the final. And I think that again didn't help things either in the long run. So again, like I said, with Hertha Berlin, this move to Hertha Berlin, maybe I doubt it. I don't, because I'm not watching Bundesliga like consistently, so I don't know if it has or not. This might help him. This season may help him grow up. But again, like I said, if Arteta was to go, and obviously a more experienced manager was to come in at the helm, he would. That manager, obviously, as long as he proves that he has grown up and he has realised the error of his ways, so to speak, they would be more than willing to give him another chance at the club. That's give him a season at least. But it's down to him at the end of the day. Everything's in his hands now. But obviously, if Arteta was to remain at the club long term, I think his days are done at Arsenal because of that. Because Arteta just pissed off of him now, and had enough. And that's another thing that annoys me. Actually, he's shown he's got bollocks against. He's got the balls to do something like that to Matteo Guendouzi, and not just obviously did a whole loan him out or whatever, but in the sense of dropping him for his attitude or whatever. But we've got players that are not in form at the moment, but he's consistently playing them. So that pisses me off as well. So if someone throws a hissy fit, you can, or does something stupid like Guendouzi did. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking out him in the public and literally like drop him, not playing, getting rid of him to send him to Germany or whatever. But if you're not in form, that's okay. I'll keep playing you and playing you and playing you. I mean, there's El Neni played well, or Smith Rowe played well on a Thursday night. Joe Willock gets 2 men of the matches during this, obviously, the first 6 games of the Europa League. Nah, that's not good enough. Xhaka, so you're in. Smith Rowe, out. Willock, out. Out. So, Cedric also. And Ainsley getting. They're, they're putting better performances in another than the likes of Xhaka or Hector at the moment, and their form's better when they play. Yet they're no matter what they do, come the weekend, Hector's starting ahead of them. No matter what he does, it is what it is. I don't know. I just can't be asked anymore. It's still 1-1, by the way, 62 minutes in. A chance for me, I think, more so from West Ham. Again, West Ham started more threatening. Actually, so they had more the chances in the second half. From what I can remember, from all this talking about Arsenal, I can't remember an actual chance from Leeds, like on target wise at least, anyway. Gary also says Guendouzi should get a chance until this manager. Arsenal can't afford to let good potential players go. But what I'm saying is what hasn't helped him is his own personal attitude. Not just that Brighton incident, but there's been incidents since Arteta came in that have concerned Arteta, and Arteta sort of pulled him up privately. And just when it seemed like he might turn a leaf when he does something like he did against Brighton, and with having in that meeting the next day after the Brighton game, him refusing to see where he'd gone wrong, and his whole behaviour since then, before he named him out to Hertha Berlin, hasn't helped Mateo's case at all. And don't get me wrong. Another chance for West Ham there. Yeah, potentially he's got that potential to be a really good player for the club and of some value to the club. But that's the one thing that's holding it. That's the main thing that's holding. Not the one thing. That's the main thing that's holding him back at the moment. As I keep saying, hopefully this loan move sort of wakens him up and makes him realise where he has to take responsibility for his own actions on and off the pitch. Maybe this could be not good enough of everyone. Maybe this is the kick up the arse. I'm not even going to respond to that last comment in the chat. Bit of a random one. I'm an Oasis fan by the looks of it. I think that's what I was saying now. As I was saying, yeah, that's it. Like everyone in life, we have that one moment where it's like kick up the arse we all basically need, and this, that, and the other at that age as well. Maybe this is his kick up. This is his moment. This is his kick up the arse, and he sort of realizes what's at risk if he doesn't sort of change his ways and his behaviour, this, that, and the other. But yeah. Steve's also saying, if I remember right, it started going wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was referring to. In what's that? No, that is what I was referring to in other instances of the pitch that were concerning Arteta when he first came in and things like that. That he sort of pulled into one side and basically said privately. He did it all privately, so I don't know how it got leaked out, but yeah, he did it all privately with Mateo and pulled into one side and said, "Look, what you're doing is not on. You're representing the Arsenal." And he dropped him for two league games he didn't play him in at all, not even on the bench. And then afterwards, it seemed to get a reaction out of Mateo. a good reaction in the sense because obviously then he started getting played in the. He started. I was in train. He got the reaction out of Matteo in the sense of training. He started training better, this, that, and the other. So he got back into the team. And just when he thought everything was going right in the right direction with Matteo, he's done what he did at Brighton, and then obviously he's gone back in his ways. And this time he's like, "No, I did nothing wrong. What are you on about?" And fucking Mikel's wow, that was almost Benrahma again with another chance there. I think he's got to score tonight, surely. The chances he's had in this game. Oh, that bends a bit more quicker. That's 2-1. Oh, Brownie's basically saying, "Oh, do you want to do a Cardiff Swansea Watchalong then? But I would have to pre-warn you about my action and as the game goes on." As I said, I think that I'll let you know in the morning on Facebook or Twitter, one of the two. Once I've sort of got back from on my way back from the gym and all that. Obviously, if I've got nothing going on, I may well do that, and I'll set all that up ASAP. What time's kickoff? Is it 12:30, isn't it? Yeah, it's 12:30 on Sky here in the UK. Calvin Phillips with a shot on the edge of the box. They're sort of toe poked, and it looks like he took the deflection off. Let's have a look. He took the deflection off because he got a corner from it. So let's have a look. Oh no, keeper gets fingertips to it by the looks of it. Let's have a look. No, I don't know that. They got a corner from that then. No, another at the channel. I'm just saying literally because I've got to. Another shot on target from Leeds. Good save. Straight the goalkeeper from Glitch. I don't know. It's not nothing to do with not wanting to do it. It's literally saying because I've got to be. I'm trying to think what time I cast on set. I've got to be doing some goes and. So again, I will be going to the gym in the morning, like early morning, and then finishing off with the swing cast and all that. Got to have a shower there, freshen up, change, come back. If I'm not literally breaking my, if I'm not feeling like drained, like completely like I'm not completely zonked out, like I need like rest or whatever, then yeah, I will do it. And I've got the time. If I'm not breaking my neck to get back in time for kickoff, then I would definitely be doing it. 10:45 when it ends. So I'll get around 11ish. I might be able to squeeze it in if I'm not doing anything when I get back from the gym. If I've got no nothing come up or anything. But like I said, we'll message you on probably Facebook actually and confirm either way. Really, Brendan? Really? You think they're the wrong environment for a start, and that's just not appropriate. That's less appropriate than a fucking comment from Liam Gallagher for crying out. That's saying something. Not the Liam Gallagher. It was obviously someone, an Oasis fan, obviously. Oh dear. Gary says Uber, Shaka, Hector Bellerin are our leaders, are they? Really? Are you sure about that? No, yeah. No, if anyone's our leader, it's fucking Tierney. That's saying something. The guy's been at the club not even 5 minutes effectively compared to them, and he's more of a leader than what they'll ever be. But again, he's come from that mentality of wanting to be competitive and winning league titles and things like that. So what if I can drop the who's going to Arsenal? Fucking hell. In a time when we're not competing for titles. About 90 minutes to go, West Ham got a throw in. Well, like Leeds, the keeper was doing there, so just fucking got it and poofed it. Oh dear. How are we doing? Have a look. I wonder if the Oasis fan has disliked my stream because I didn't read out his comment. No, that's cool. 12 likes as well. Cool. How are we doing over on this side of things? Have a look. Cool. Oh, I didn't put my phone back down there. But in the meantime, whilst I obviously, as I said, I will let you know, Brownie, about the South Wales derby at 12:30. If I'm going to do that or not, I'll let you know. As I said, I'll let you know in the morning. I definitely will be doing a watch along for Manchester derby and Everton versus Leeds straight afterwards as well. This game's gone from very end to end all of a sudden as well. It's like you attack, we attack, you attack, we attack. Without a shot and goal. Oh, Bowen off target. Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. Because 10:45, so it gives me about 15 minutes. Hour and a half. I should be okay. But as I said, I'll let you know. Again, I'll let you know as soon as I'm on my way back and all that. I'll let you know. From the gym, I'll let you know. And go from there, basically. Because one way or the other, I'm losing these fucking double chins. Or chin, whatever you call it. Literally getting myself back in shape once and for all. No fucking messing about. This game's finishing as it started on. Yeah, it actually is. Which is good in one sense because it's not like it is, as I said, the end to end like it was in the first, as it started in the first half, very end to end. But this is not two teams trying to cancel each other out and effectively just going for the draw. Oh, is it 2-1 for Nails? Oh my god, what was he doing? How did he step over as well? It was all out on his own there. Good pass from, I think, Declan. And he literally just goes to a shot, and that's his shoot. He slips over. If he stays on his feet, I'm sorry, if he stays on his feet, that's a goal. But again, this is the thing with Fornals I've noticed in a lot. Again, when he's doing his watch-alongs on the channel and all that, he is very wasteful. Fornals. It takes him a few opportunities to get that goal if he's going to score. That should be a free kick. Okay, ref. Mm. Benrahma's joint. Yeah, he is actually. He's been. That's what I'm saying. Surely he's going to score a goal in this match where he's been playing. Oh my god! It's something 2-1 there. Let's have it again. Good save from the goalkeeper and clearance from the defence. Who's that header? Let's have a look. That for Nails again? I swear that's all Nails again. No, it was on the way. Oh, what's his name? Verguena. Big, lanky, the big, strong. I say strong. The big lump of a centre back getting up for the set piece, and yeah, fucking good save from the goalie, but then also at the same time, good reactions from the defenders because obviously it comes straight back into the danger zone, and if Phillips doesn't respond the way he does, there's an easy tap in for 2-1 there. Russ Morgan getting behind the hammers, the irons, what you want to call them. Nicky Barmby or fucking hell. That's going back, showing my age as well. Neither. No disrespect. Oh dear. Go on, West Ham. I'm going to check again. Bowen. Oh, that was lazy. That was lazy from Bowen there. Sorry. Oh dear. Oh. Excuse me. We need to be very. I mean, I know it's at home and they get their fans there, but again, another game would have been very unflattering. It says a lot for Arsenal how bad we are. And West Ham are actually testing Leeds at an end road more than what we did. True, we had 10 men in the second half. That's not the point. I mean, Bamford's been very quiet in general in this match. But by winning the penalty and having an ace shot on goal, hasn't really done much. Another free kick West Ham. Costa with a foul and Creswell. Burnley saying the Leeds bubble is bursting. Oh, well, I think he meant bursting, not busting, but bursting. Yeah, potentially. They're still doing well, though. They're still a decent team. They still play good football. Just the more experienced Premier League teams are now suddenly giving them a game. 2-1. That's by now. Well deserved, actually. Well, West Ham got the deserved lead now. Been the better team all night. Had the more chance. Actually, had most of the chances in this match. And unlike the usual trend, when you have more chances, it goes against in the end. Well, it was wide open. He's got to change the scoreline now. Good goal, anyway. That puts, as it stands, with 10 minutes to go, let's have a look at the league table for the good cross from Creswell as well for the actual free kick. Trying to think now. League table, let's have a look. Premier League. Oh, not that one. As it stands, because obviously they're playing now, they are 1 point off the top four. With the result stays like this. They've played 12, won 6, drawn 2, lost 4, as it stands. So that's fair, as I said, fair play to West Ham. We all thought that would be a long season for them. They're fucking brilliantly. David Moyes is working his magic. And yeah, he did really well. One of West Ham's best players, let's be honest. Well, one of West Ham's academy players about to come on, Johnson. Set piece goals this season. West Ham have got the most. That's where their game is then. That's where they've improved this season compared to last, anyway. Oh dear. Did say that in the stream, I thought West Ham will win it. Being a close game, but I thought they'll win it. But watching the game in general, they've deserved this lead, but they giving the ball away. Go on, pass it. No, not away. No. Wouldn't have done that. Would have given it. They did have a wing to Barry in there. Ryan, Diop still play for West Ham? I believe so. I think he's got an injury at the moment. I think he's not. I don't know if he's playing or not tonight. Mark Noble's about to come on as well for West Ham. That's it. What are we looking at? Teams. What one? No, I think he's just injured. I think he's got an injury at the moment, but he does play for West Ham still. No one signed him. I know that much. Leeds to me is just getting. Well, the season goes on. Yeah, this could force him to the bottom with us. Yeah, that's true. Sort of that initial excitement of being Premier League club. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. It's a good thing for them in the league this season because if not, Arsenal would be the worst team in London. True. Yeah, that's true. Based on fucking league-wise, anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah, back. Also, I think it's down to I think people, the more experienced managers of the Premier League are figuring out figuring out Leeds and their game plan and how to counteract it and all that. In the Premier League, it's all well and good doing it in the Championship. The Championship is a different league to us here in the Premier League. And as I think the Elsa teams tend to fall off as they work so hard. Yeah, he does drive them into the ground. He does expect that of his teams. As I said, it will work at the Championship level because the level is different to what Premier League is. Everyone knows that. Maybe that's the reason why he's only extended his contract to the end of this season instead. Do you leave it under yourself? Yeah, always have. One way or the other, I've always lived in London. One way or the other. Literally, I don't think you can hear, but literally playing. Airports literally just starting to pick up apparently. Started to go crazy tonight. The old Heathrow terminal between it's down to terminal 4 and 5. I've got the window open, so I don't know if you can hear obviously over this side of the room, so I don't know if you can hear the planes going off and all that. What do you think, then, Pen? With how busy, also there's a sort of a scale of knowing how serious people are not people, but the government itself are taking this pandemic. Other countries in the world, like Australia and New Zealand, aren't allowing people into the countries, let alone out the country, to travel on a plane. Yet we seem willing. Oh yeah, sure, why not? If you're going to go there, sure. But when you come back, you got to do that. You got to be 10 days in isolation. Which, as of Monday, 10 days in isolation. Oh, what a save! That offside there. So, what was that? A corner? What? He was offside, but anyway, technically. Bamford has exhausted every time I see him. And I can't remember who it was on this channel in the stream. One of the guys, regulars in the chat, did say that Bamford this season is going to be the new Pookie of last season. Basically, starts off well, first few games, and like, wow, finally he's like, oh, what a player, what a goal scorer, and then suddenly he's just dip off, and that'll be it. And that's what we're seeing of him. Felt on prison, oh God. And they let you out, bloody hell. Oh, go on. Off the post. Baguina, sorry, again. I like being far away from Ryan. Oh dear. I used to live in Cheswick till 1968. Mm. We've got about 2 minutes to go, plus about I say 4 minutes. I say 4 minutes into trying to be added on. I say about 6 minutes left for Leeds to salvage something from this. I don't deserve it, but still. Oh dear. Oh, Snodgrass is coming on now. For now, it's holdable. Hold it. No, you don't do that, you idiots. Okay, now. Fucking Leeds get something from this attack now. Fucking maybe West Ham are going to want to. West Ham fans want to lynch for now for that. Oh, Rodrigo with a chance to equalise just as the 4 minutes in. Yeah, 4 minutes into, I've just gone up. Cross came in, and from Phillips, Rodrigo gets the head to it, but straight into the hands of Fabianski. Either side of Fabianski, that's 2-2, and had to drop at West Ham. Bloody hell! Free kick leads. That's what they do from this. Ball comes in. Well, that was awful. So they left that for the goalie. Because that Leeds have got a corner from that. Here's what they do from this. Leeds throw. Just over 2 minutes to go, by the way. Good goalkeeping. Well done, Lucas. Here comes Robert Snodgrass now. Here we go. Next time ball goes dead, Robert Snodgrass will be coming on to Western time. Run that clock down a bit. If it goes out, obviously. Yeah, half to go. There's any point in bringing him on. Means you owe me a tenner. When I'm on the try his tenner, so you owe me a tenner already, actually. So technically, you lose. If I was accept this, you'd owe me 20, so no. Not that much of a knock. Oh, West. Good ball, corner for Nails. 4 Nails, hold. Don't be rash. Well done. Back again. Well done. Cool. Yeah. Oh, that's poor from Hannah. Yes, this is literally seconds ago now, guys. Taking a miracle for the Leeds to get something from this, from where we are now watching it. My famous last words that would be now. Referee almost getting away there, and free kick West Ham because of the referee's positioning. Basically forced the foul because the referee sort of not panicked, but went for the ball. And what's the point? It's seconds to go, literally 10 seconds to go now. He's making a sub with 10 seconds to go. So the guys, Snodgrass is literally just coming on to go, hi, bye. Literally. You know. But they say that, but Noble hasn't got the legs to do that anymore. If he was younger, then obviously I think he would have done, but he ain't got the legs to do that anymore. I've been brutally honest. Full time. West Ham win 2-1, go fifth in the league, point off fourth. Considering their fantastic start to the season. Let's be honest. Oh dear. To be fair, I'm not. Pardon me. If obviously West Ham do get a European spot, European League spot or whatever, they're gonna. West Ham fans will be praying they get fifth spot because literally they don't want to have to go for the qualifying fucking crap they've done last couple of times. This is what they want. They want to be in it automatically. There you go. We're in. Thank you. Bye bye. Ryan, if your cock had ears, we would just tell it to shut. Oh dear, Tabe. League table there, top on goal difference. Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester, West Ham with 20 points. West Ham are 4 points off top. 12 games into the season. Got to take your hat off to David Moyes and the club and the players there for that. But yeah. Oh, that's a Liverpool. Oh, well, the Joshua fight. That's like not stupid o'clock in the morning. I might do something for that as well. Maybe people are interested in taking part in it. I don't know. I'm not actually paying for it. Don't be stupid. I'll find a way of what to watch. Don't you worry about that. If it's at a decent time, not fucking 6 o'clock in the morning. Not even 6 o'clock. Like 4:30 in the morning. Because I don't know if it's in the UK or abroad. Have a look. It says Newcastle West Brom. Bloody hell. 6 p.m. So yeah, it's over in the UK. So I don't know what time the actual flight is. So I don't know. If it doesn't clash with me, Chelsea, Everton, Watchalong, I might do something for that. afterwards, after the Chelsea Everton game, if it's the fight on afterwards, like an hour or 2 hours later. If not, I don't know. Technically, I didn't accept the bet, so technically you only owe me for one. but again, that would be when obviously I get my minutes to monetize the channel, and it's all gone. Once that's all gone through, off we go. And so many sense because I can unlock a hell of a lot of benefits. Unlock a hell of a lot of stuff for the channel. Help the channel out going forward. Oh dear, but yeah, not much else to say, to be honest. That's it. In all fairness, I was sort of code. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah. But yeah, West Ham win 2-1. I did call it. I did say we'd tight in terms of score. To be fair, I thought it'd be a tight game overall, but it was. For anyone watching the whole match, it was pretty. Once 2-1 did flatter Leeds in the end. It could have been. It should have been a lot more to West Ham there, especially in that second half. So yeah, who else I've got next? Actually, let's have a look if I'm able to. My cousin, uncle, and granddad will be happy. Either way. Where we go? Friday. Who's playing that side in the Championship? But that's not no point in that. Premier League, got Palace, Liverpool, Southampton City, Everton, Arsenal on a Saturday. Yay! 5:30 kickoff. Woohoo! Must have playing on a Monday night then. That's a tasty one. That could be. It will be tasty actually because it's obviously when the London derby full stop. It's Chelsea v West Ham Monday night on the 21st of December. So I might do a watch along for that actually as well next week. The way because of how close it is, because literally that could be where if Chelsea to drop points Chelsea got this weekend. Have a look. No, one. Oh, it's Everton, isn't it? So if Chelsea was a drop points against Everton tomorrow. And West Ham then beat them next Monday. West Ham go to top 4 and push Chelsea out. Okay, who would have thought that, eh? Are we still playing on Boxing Day, by the way? Yeah, 5:30 kickoff on Boxing Day at home. Cool. That's going to be interesting. Oh dear, no, it's not. We're not in lockdown then, or the tier fucking system because everyone's doing what they're. So that's going to be interesting. Finding people to come on for that on Boxing Day. Oh my god, for a couple of hours. Thank you. You couldn't put it on the Sunday, could you? On the 27th. Oh no, don't be silly. Arsenal match will be on a stupid time again on Sunday. This Sunday it's stupid time. This Sunday it's 7:15. Because checking now, 7:15 kickoff. Next week it's on a Saturday at 5:30 kickoff. It's away to Everton. We play midweek. Must be playing midweek then, won't it? Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday as well. Southampton, 6 p.m. So yeah, that's cool. 6 p.m. Quite a few. Saying something and literally suddenly we've had since the start of the season, no matter what, whether they set up, it's literally been at one game, then the next game, then the next game. Now suddenly from this next Wednesday, next Tuesday, Wednesday onwards, it's going to be certain more than what would be multiple teams at the same time, basically. Liverpool Spurs is all 8 p.m. So I could literally do the Arsenal Southampton. Obviously, if things don't overlap and we have an absolute fucking oh god, here we go again moment and literally overlapping to the 8 o'clock kickoff, so I could do a watch along for Liverpool v that lot down the road at Anfield as well. Potentially. I'm planning ahead, guys. Planning ahead in terms of all that crap. I've got a plan. The thing is, one day in particular, I definitely had to plan ahead. It's Boxing Day because even in normal circumstances, it's hard. It'd be hard to get people on for watching on, let alone now and all that. But we'll see what we can do. Pardon me, dear. Right, and with that, we're going to wrap things up now. Obviously, not much else to say about the game. Well, what I've already said, it should have been more than the scoreline flattered Leeds, if anything. It should have been a lot more than 2-1. West Ham totally deserved the 3 points. They are where they are, and I think a fantastic job they're doing this season. David Moyes as well. And yeah, and we'll be back tomorrow, possibly doing 3 watch-alongs, definitely doing at least 2, maybe doing a third. As I said earlier on, I'll be letting Bernie know first and foremost before anyone else, because obviously inviting him on or whatever. If I do go ahead and do it, I'm trying to think now. I'll let him know more. As soon as I let him know, and obviously he can come back if he's available to come on, I'll do that as well. I'll obviously set all that up, and then go see if like Sam or anyone is available as well to keep Brownie like he's level-headed and calm and relaxed. There could be a lot of muting from me to Brownie, basically, if he goes off of it. So that way. Good stream. Have a great day, guys. Yeah, and right back at it. Hope I'll see you again tomorrow, Steve, as well. So yeah, but I'll definitely be doing, as I say, keep saying, Manchester Derby half-5 kickoff. I'll be going live 10 minutes before the kickoff, so 5:20, because there's obviously a neutral game, not much to really go into. No point me going early to do a stream on my own or not, if I've got guests or not. So that's them sort of going. So neutral 10 minutes before kickoff, 5:20 for that one, and then literally as that finishes, have a quick roundup of the game, come off, getting into the next set up, watch along set up, go into that, and then we go again for that one. So yeah, jam-packed 24 hours on this channel, and for you guys. Hopefully you guys can join me back again. If you're new to the channel and you've liked what we've done, like these neutral watch, if there's an Arsenal channel, if you like these sort of neutral watch-alongs, and from seeing not just the neutral watch-along itself, but getting the perspective of a neutral fan in these games, these sort of games, etc. Do subscribe, do hit the like button, do share the content around as well, and let's sort of get this channel back on track in terms of, when I say back on track, I mean, because obviously, as I said, the last few days, my gain of subs has sort of suddenly just gone back to normal, so to say, like it was before this huge spurge I had. If we can sort of get that back up and running again, another spurge going again, that'd be fantastic. And if we can hit 2K before New Year, I'll be ecstatic and massively grateful to you guys, because you guys make it possible in the first place. In the meantime, YouTube, can you please stop taking my views off me? Please. I mean, how can you fucking take literally my Arsenal versus Wolves watch along hit 1,025 views, and it stayed there for a while, and then literally in the last 24 hours it went from that to 701 last night. It dropped to that last night, and then today it's dropped again to 503. when literally before he done that, you clearly had no problem with the amount of the views there, because that was there for a good week or so before you've done that. If you've done it straight like as soon as you start going, start doing it there, and then I can understand maybe, but the fact you've done it, you waited, has got to a week old or whatever, and gone from yeah, bastard. Here's me trying to fucking get me back in watch time hours to 4K, and yours like, nope, make it harder for you. Fuck off. But yeah, so please, if you could sort of stop doing that, I'll be extremely grateful. Because making my job 10 times harder. But yeah, until tomorrow, guys. Literally, you've either got me a triple bill of me tomorrow, or double bill, one of the two. But as I said, as soon as I decided, obviously, in terms of, because it says that I don't want to be breaking my neck, sitting it up and and off we go, sort of thing. As long as I don't have any trouble getting back from the gym, shouldn't do, but as long as I don't, it should be going ahead. But I will decide in the morning, let Brownie know, set the stream up, and then from that, put a community post out saying it's going ahead, so keep you guys aware, all you guys aware of the situation, and then go from there. And again, on Sunday, you may have a double bill of me on Sunday, depending on if I'm busy or not in the afternoon. It'll be if you do get double with me on Sunday, it'll be a double Arsenal watch along, because I keep saying Man City ladies are playing Arsenal ladies. Man City women are playing Arsenal women 2 p.m. in the afternoon UK time on BT Sport. So again, as I said, if I'm literally not busy doing anything, I'll be doing a watch along for that one. Sort of a not easy, obviously covering Arsenal, but sort of getting everyone in the mood for obviously the main event in the evening as well. Get everyone warmed up and really pumped up for the game, for the men's game as well, hopefully. And to be honest, again, the women's team do put the men to shame again, because we actually do see better. We do see better attacking football from the women this season. They've scored more goals. I think the highest goal scorers in the women's Super League as well. The women's team for Arsenal have been scoring for fun this season, literally. I think didn't we do one or apart from I think the only team we haven't scored more than a goal against was Chelsea, that 1-1 draw a couple of weeks ago. And even then we sort of won that game, but fucking Chelsea got lucky at the end there. But yeah, so you could be having a bit of a double bubble, so to speak, with me on Sunday as well. That's only again, as soon as I know on Sunday morning plans up, because I don't want to plan too far ahead, and obviously promise you I'm doing it, and then obviously something comes up and on the day itself it stops you from doing that one. So literally, again, Sunday morning, around 10:30, I'll definitely know what the plan is for the channel on the Sunday itself. If it's just to be the one watch along in the evening or both. And again, I'll let you know via the community post, all my social media, etc. Also, if you do want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, my Instagram and Twitter is going across the screen now, as you can see. Mr. Arsenal 89 for Twitter, Ryan Fletcher 89 from Instagram. Also, if you want to as well, you've got Facebook as well. You want to follow me on Facebook. You can follow myself at the Mr. Arsenal Podcast Facebook page. You can also, obviously, on Facebook follow another football page that I'm currently streaming off as we speak, the Football Fan Zone. And that's that's a page I've sort of joined this season as well. That someone else set up and they've approached me to join this, that, and the other sort of. It's, as again, cruising title, Football Fan Zone is not just Arsenal content. It's literally it's football content across all all clubs, and also the men's and the women's game as well. And yeah, it literally keeps you up to date with anything that's got any football stuff that's going off in the world in general. Basically, we put breaking news that we deem that you guys will want to know. You'll be the first. Literally, we post it straight away. I thought of another reason why I'd also do these neutral watch-alongs as well for them guys over there as well. So yeah, until tomorrow, basically, either 12. It will be either 12, 12:15, because I'll be brownie on. It'll be either 12:15 for the South Wales derby, and definitely at 5:20 for the Manchester derby. Yeah. And then literally straight from that, the Everton versus Chelsea match. So going to be a hell of a lot of me this week. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. And as always, even though it's not a watch along or whatever, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners!